Alright, so before we get into today's video, guys, I just want to thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. We finally got to 1,000 subs. It's been like 5 years, which is insane that we've been doing this shit for that long. And we're just now hitting 1,000 subs, but I'm blaming us for that, obviously. It's because we are not consistent, and that's something we need to get better at. And seeing the 1,000 subs every single time I get on YouTube and YouTube Studio really boosts my motivation to make more content. So here's another video coming to you guys right now. If I can only pick 3 exercises to do to build the best physique possible from my experience and what I've seen, what would I pick? Well, you're about to find out. Also, in this video, I'm only talking about upper body muscles, so when I don't say squats, don't be surprised because I'm not talking about legs, I'm just talking about everything, you know, from your groin up. So exercise number 1 is the incline bench press. So a while back when I first started lifting, I was a huge fan of the flat barbell bench press, and as I was progressing over time, I noticed that I was growing a decent chest, but my upper chest was definitely lacking, and it gave me the appearance of like man boobs. So I decided to throw an incline movement into my routine. Back then, I'd usually opt for a barbell incline press, and while I have absolutely no problem with that variation, I find it easier on my joints and honestly just more enjoyable to do the incline press with dumbbells. If you're worried that your lower chest won't get hit because it's an incline movement, there are multiple studies finding that you still get a good activation throughout the whole chest with this exercise. Also, it's better optimized to fix muscle imbalances that you may get from the bar because you have a dumbbell in each hand, and I've noticed you get better range of motion, especially at the bottom of the rep. That is, talking about doing it with dumbbells instead of the bar, obviously. Alright, so moving on to exercise number 2, guys. This is going to be kind of a quick video. So exercise number 2 is going to be pull-ups / chin-ups. So with the incline press covering chest and triceps and some anterior delts, the pull-up or chin-up can cover a lot of the other big muscle groups that have been missed. So those being your lats, some posterior delt activation, and some forearms and traps. And also with the chin-up, you'll be getting a lot more bicep activation. I, however, myself opt for the pull-up because it feels better to me and I get a really good contraction on my lats. And I have noticed when I also add weight and more reps to the movement that my back has gotten a lot wider and thicker over time. Alright guys, so exercise number 3 was a tough one for me to pick because those first 2, I feel like you need those. You really need them. They're compound lifts. They're important to build up a lot of your upper body. And then for the third one, I was just thinking it's more so going to be an accessory probably. And I was like, I wouldn't say curls because you're already hitting your biceps. If you do chin-ups, you hit your biceps a lot. Don't want to do something with the triceps because you're already hitting your triceps doing your benching. So what I opted for was something that's really important, which is capped wide shoulders to have a really good physique and give you an X frame and a good V taper. Make you wider shoulders and skinnier waist. That's kind of the golden standard for attractiveness is the V frame. So yeah, it was a tough one to pick, but I chose lateral raises. I love the feeling of this movement, and you can ask any bodybuilder what one of the best exercises to get wider shoulders and a better V taper is, and I'm sure they would recommend this one. This is not a compound lift like the other 2, like I said, but rather an accessory movement that doesn't require a ton of strength or weight, but you need to focus on proper form and not sway back and forth when you're raising the weights. You can pick any variant you want of this movement, whether it be dumbbells or machine or cable, but I prefer dumbbells and I'll do every single type. I mean, sometimes me and Dom will do the machine, or we don't ever really do the cables on this just because it's annoying to set up and I don't have to take 2 different of the things at the cable machine because we go to a really packed gym and I don't want to do that and be that guy. And so with this movement, like I said, focus on your form and burnout on these sets. I'd go for higher reps, usually around like 10 to 15 is a good range, and you'll see your shoulders get bigger in no time. And then like I said, obviously I didn't put any leg exercises in this because it's all focused on the upper body, but if you guys want to see a leg video on the top 3 things I would choose to get aesthetically pleasing legs and to build the most muscle on them, even though I do not have big legs by any means, so might kind of be a weird video to make considering I do not have big legs. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, leave a like, leave a comment, and yeah, again, thanks for 1,000 subs, guys. We will see you in the next video. I'm out.